Days of anticipation have led up to this, an occasion worthy of a packed stadium. Don't miss a second. Stay with us for every minute of the action.
Hello and thanks for joining us live here on EA TV. I'm Guy Mowbray and I'm joined by Sue Smith for commentary, and it's time to kick off the UEFA Champions League season. It's Borussia Dortmund versus Arsenal.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Well, both teams will have high hopes of getting to the knockout stages. You just think a quick start, gaining control of the game early, that's going to be key. Hopefully we'll see a good match.
This is how Arsenal line up. Declan Rice plays alongside Thomas Partey in the middle of the park, and they're playing with just one up front. Karim Adeyemi. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. Allowing space, and he's finding it. And denied by a top-draw tackle. Gross. Pascal Gross. Girassi. Ryerson. This is Brandt. Oh, yes, all the practice pays off. And now they've lost it. Good reading of the game. It's no surprise who we've picked out to have a look at here. What should we expect today, Sue?
Yeah, he's so efficient in front of goal. Whenever a chance comes his way, he at least tests the goalkeeper. The defence are going to have to remain focused for the full 90 minutes because he only needs one chance and he'll punish you.
Well, it was looking good, but ultimately nothing doing. Martinelli. Over the ball to the back post. And that will ease any defensive worry. Serhou Guirassy. Adeyemi. And this could be. And that is magnificent defending. A little sloppy on the ball there. Turned out to be fairly routine for the keeper. He'll happily collect that. Martinelli. Lovely ball, could be a chance. Offside has been given here. Making decent progress here. Goes on past the defender. Promising looking attack. But it's come to nothing. Rice. Leandro Trossard. Gabriel Martinelli. And he hit that from miles out. An ambitious effort, but it results in an easy save. Girassi. Possession given away. The ball just won't stick with anyone here. Girassi. Not so much given away as cleverly won. Goalless. There's the opener. William Saliba. Ball back with Raya. Now Saliba. Here's William Saliba. Gabriel Martinelli. Well, asking a little too much in the end, and that'll be a throw-in. Arsenal regaining possession. Promising looking attack building here for Arsenal. Oh, they were getting interested there, but not anymore. Seru Girassi. Gross. Arsenal with acres of space to attack. Drilled into the middle. That's gone out of play. Throw in to come. Pascal Gross. Adeyemi. Julian Ryerson. Dortmund trying to get things moving. And that's where it ends. Well, it would have been a lovely ball with just a little less on it. Gross. Good work to recover possession. Good ball in behind. What a chance here. And it's in. The goal to get us back to level pegging. And it's even Steven after an entertaining first half. Will we get a winner in the second 45? Adeyemi. Anton. Karim Adeyemi. Valdemar Anton. Ryerson. Julian Brandt. Brilliant. More of that, please. Shut out. Oh, could be a chance here. For the lead now. And that's nicely won to see off the threat. And he'll take this on. Real opportunity. Decent move looked to be building, but that's it for now. Well, he's certainly had a decent game so far, or maybe better than that. I think it's fair to say he hasn't disappointed.
Well, what a time for him to score the equaliser. That will have certainly changed the team talk at the break. And I'm sure he'll be looking to take that momentum into the second half.
Adeyemi. Could take things forward a notch here. And he's read that well to snuff out the danger. Saka. Been cut out. There's the turnover. Nice pass and on they march. The play just breaking down a little here. Pascal Gross. Patient build-up, but not quite the end product. a foul. Free kick. Brandt. Keeping it nicely. Looking for the chance to get themselves in front. Oh, excellent work from the keeper to deny a promising-looking attack. It's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Dortmund recovering possession well.
Stay onside, and then he'll be through on goal.
Saka. Ødegaard. Space now to get a crossover. Oh yes, all the practice pays off. If they score from this, they'll surely win the game. Gross. And he's being urged to shoot. Oh, they've lost it. The attack is over. Ødegaard. The danger. Right idea, wrong execution, I'm afraid.
Well, it's so noisy in here, and the fans are really pushing their side on. They know there's still time for one last chance to get the winner.
Promising looking ball. Could be something on. But the race is won by the keeper, switched on and ready. Karim Adeyemi. Gross. Could be a chance to win the game here. Beautifully weighted ball. This chance to win it. Oh, what a time to score. A goal to shoot. It's all over. It's over.
Two teams heading for what's sure to grab the interest of football.
A warm welcome on what is a lovely evening for football. I'm Guy Mowbray. Alongside me is the former England striker Sue Smith. And it's time to kick off the UEFA Champions League season. It's Napoli versus Arsenal.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Well, both teams will have high hopes of getting to the knockout stages. You just think a quick start, gaining control of the game early, that's going to be key. Hopefully we'll see a good match.
This is how the Napoli team looks. Leonardo Spinazzola starts with Giovanni Di Lorenzo in the fullback positions. Scott McTominay plays alongside Andre Frank Sambo Anguissa in midfield. And the main striker is Romelu Lukaku. Need to get tighter here. Beaten easily here. Oh, what a tackle to break up the play. This is how Arsenal line up. Gabriel Martinelli starts with Bukayo Saka out wide, and they're playing with just one up front. Delivered into the box. Up and upright. The move breaks down. That's a real shame.
Well, that was a good attempt, and they're unlucky not to be in the lead. They've started really well, and they would have deserved that, you've got to say.
And they could quickly be having another go here. Now, can he get the cross in? Out of play it goes for a throw-in. Sloppy in possession from Arsenal. Matteo Politano. Di Lorenzo. Lukaku. Politano. Struggling to keep the ball there. And he's being urged to shoot. Neither side doing a good job of holding onto the ball. And the forward progress continues with a good ball. It's a challenge that's brought a whistle and a free kick. Ødegaard. Good vision. And what superb reading of the game by the man in goal. Oh, that's been won really smartly. And he'll take this on. And that's not a bad save at all. Delivered into the box. Brilliant defending. Cleared away off the line. Switched on and ready to intercept there. Politano. Oh, he's given it. The ref points to the spot, and a huge opportunity to take the lead. This to strike first. And he's denied them from the spot. Oh, good ball in behind. Now, this has to be. And it's all been sorted out by the goalkeeper. Not so much given away as cleverly won. There could be something building here for Arsenal. Anguissa. This for the lead. Still not away here. Oh, excellent work from the keeper to deny a promising-looking attack. Here it comes. Trying to force a mistake. offside now. This looks promising from Arsenal. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? Good work from Arsenal to win back possession. Drifting into a useful position here. Oh, a great chance. That's a free kick, and you couldn't choose many better spots for one.
Crossbar, it was so close. Well, he knows exactly where he wants to put it. It's not that far away. It's a good strike, but not enough dip on it this time.
Romelu Lukaku. Well, what a place to lose the ball just when the chance was on. A move of real promise developing. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. And unable to retain possession. Declan Rice. On to Odegaard. He's in here. Oh, you can't get any closer than that without scoring.
Well, he's just blasted it, hasn't he? And he's hoped that the power would take it in. Unfortunate, but you've got to...
Second 45 gets underway, and we're still waiting for the opening goal. Odegaard. Now Saka. Declan Rice. Timber. On to Odegaard. Martinelli. Oh, that might be one to talk about afterwards. Offside, but only a hair in it. Good work to win it there. To take the lead. And the shot thwarted. Odegaard. It's in. Deadlock broken. And just how crucial could that prove to be? Ramani. Spinazzola. Here's McTominay. Romelu Lukaku. Scott McTominay. Giacomo Raspadori. Spinazzola. Lobotka. Chance for the equaliser. And that is a wonderful opportunity wasted.
Well, what a chance to equalise. He's just not clinical enough in front of goal.
Saka. Odegaard. Nothing at the end of that other than keeper's ball. Lobotka. Arsenal come away with the ball. Lukaku. Looks a good ball. How has he missed that? A glorious opportunity.
The flag's raised, guy. How glad will he be? Because he's got to finish that. He gets it all wrong.
Well, it was looking good, but ultimately nothing doing. Lobotka. That's not a bad-looking ball. Save, but not clear. Perfectly anticipated, really well won. Now, this might be promising. Genuine chance. Somehow he's missed the chance, a big one.
Well, you've got to at least test the goalkeeper from there. That's a real opportunity missed.
Romelu Lukaku. Militano. Still Impatient here, but they need to find an equaliser. Disappointing end to a good spell on the ball. There's a chance for the breakaway here. Saka. Lukaku. Oh, good ball in behind. Lukaku. And that's where it ends, with possession lost. Possession lost just at the point of something happening. Good ball in behind. And he's won the ball to stop the goal. Could be a chance to break here. It's sloppy in possession. Both teams struggling to retain possession. Martinelli. Cuts it back. What a chance! And they've scored again! That puts them further in front. What a position to be in! Back with Meret. Oliveira. Anguissa. Romelu Lukaku. Well read to gain possession. Plenty of room out wide for Arsenal. Real opportunity. Wasteful from Arsenal. Picks out a teammate. A terrific tackle. The chance has gone. Counter-attack coming. Away they go. Could be dangerous. Found nicely and in. A really good opportunity, but the execution hardly tested the keeper. Given away by the goalkeeper. Lukaku. Spinazzola. And that's the final whistle. And at best there's a mute.
Now it's for real. The tactics and squad strips have all been analysed by committed fans and neutral observers. A confrontation that all football lovers will revel in, knowing that we might be about to witness a simply unmissable occasion.
Hello and thanks for joining us live here on EA TV. I'm Guy Mowbray and Sue Smith is alongside me for commentary, and we're good to go with match day 1 of the Champions League. It's Napoli and they play Benfica.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Well, both teams will have high hopes of getting to the knockout stages. We just think a quick start, gaining control of the game early, that's going to be key. Hopefully we'll see a good match.
This is how the Napoli team looks. Giovanni Di Lorenzo starts with Leonardo Spinazzola as the fullbacks. Andre Frank Zambo Anguissa plays alongside Stanislav Lobotka in the heart of midfield. And the main striker is Romelu Lukaku. Oh, he's given it away here. A chance to cross here. Great chance here. It's 1-0. The first blow struck very early. Ramani. And it's gone in for an own goal. They've given a helping hand. So the lead is now 2 as the game restarts. Oliveira. Here's McTominay. Matteo Politano. On to McTominay. Stanislav Lobotka. McTominay. Politano. Anguissa. Stanislav Lobotka. Matthias Oliveira. An attack of genuine promise developing, but able to deal with the danger decisively, well defended. Good challenge, and a throw-in will follow. A little sloppy on the ball there. Otamendi. Orkun Kökçü. Vangelis Pavlidis. Possession lost just at the point of something happening. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Anguissa. Di Lorenzo. Stanislav Lobotka. Moving the ball around well here. Anguissa. Now it needs a good ball in. Lobotka. McTominay. Florentino. And able to come away with the ball. Anguissa. That's nicely won to see off the threat. Decent looking attack this. Di Maria. Oh, it's a penalty. He's not going to give him a booking though.
Well, he's a bit fortunate not to get caught there, I think.
Score. The penalty officially put away. Spinazzola. Oliveira. Anguissa. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. Oliveira. On to McTominay. Romelu Lukaku. They need to be better on the ball than that. Frederick Arsnes. Di Maria. Put into the middle. And that will ease any defensive worry. Raspadori. Fantastic save. That's top draw. And in the end, it wasn't needed. Offside. The keeper didn't know that. Actor Kurlu. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick to come. And there won't be any rebounds there. Anguissa. Di Lorenzo. Lobotka. McTominay. And the attack is over. Good defending. Anguissa. And the pass is incomplete. Nicely won. Kirkju. Vangelis Pavlidis. Good work to regain possession. Lukaku. Politano. Romelu Lukaku. What a chance! Brilliant! Great save!
Just a stop, was it, from the keeper? He doesn't have much time to react. That's the top save.
And that's crossed the line. Goal kick.
Well, the atmosphere in here, it's tense. The crowds can't believe that they didn't get a penalty there.
And that's going to be... The ball is rolling and the second half is underway. Florentino. Out of play for a throw and maybe just a lapse in concentration. Pavlidis. Plenty of space to attack now. But that's where any chance of anything developing disappears. Orkun Kirkju. And that has stopped any potential danger. Anguissa. Well read to gain possession. Pavlidis. Lobotka. Spinazzola. McTominay. Turlu. Nicely sets it up. And he's done really well to keep that out. McTominay. Well, he's certainly been influential in the first 45 minutes. What have you made of his performance, Sue?
Yeah, it's been a good performance overall. He certainly took this penalty away with real confidence. It's just whether he can add to that now in the second half.
Turlu. Di Maria. Crucial defending. Under pressure, but the keeper's done well to defuse the situation. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Di Lorenzo. That's a lovely cut inside. Lobotka. Excellent work in goal there. Well saved. Oh, they've lost it. The attack is over. It's all getting a bit scrappy in the middle right now. Spinazzola. They've given it away here. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? Untidy in possession there. Finds himself with space now. And that's nicely won to see off the threat. Could be something on. He's in here. And it's there. And he's put that one away very nicely indeed. Kirchu. Florentino. Arsenal. Kirchu.
Well, just listen to the fans. They're not happy. It's been a frustrating game for them, and they're letting the players know.
Game brought to a halt. A free kick given for that. A really good interception to take the ball. Militano. Can he get the crossing? Nicely played. Could be back in it here. And it's in. And they'll want to get the game restarted as quickly as they can. They're not beaten yet. Well, you can sense the frustration growing. They just can't get near the ball. Florentino. The end of the game now. Maybe feels right by what we've seen, that the hosts are heading to defeat.
Well, from an attacking perspective, this has been great to watch. They've moved the ball quickly, with quality, but really sloppy defensively. They've given the ball away far too easily. Still have enough time to snatch an equaliser, though.
Good work to win the ball and stop something happening. Might be a chance to level things. They could level it here. And it looked as though the chance was on, but they've lost it. Vangelis Pavlidis. Players waiting in the centre. This could be dangerous. Pavlidis. Real opportunity. Has to score. No better sight for a player than an open goal in front of them. Easy. Ramani. Anguissa. And that will do it. Full time.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kick-off time. Stay tuned for the live action. Good evening to you. I must tell you, this is a city I always look forward to travelling to on football commentary business, Naples. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And it's the opening contest for the two teams in this Champions League season. It's Napoli versus Barcelona.
Well, thanks, Derek. As always, when you're playing your first match, there's going to be a little bit of anxiety and tension. But these are two decent teams, so I'm expecting a really good game today.
And a glance at the Napoli side. Alex Meret is the goalkeeper. Giovanni Di Lorenzo plays with Leonardo Spinazzola in the fullback positions. Scott McTominay plays alongside Andre-Franck Zambo-Anguissa in central midfield. And handed the task of playing up front today, Romelu Lukaku. And the Barcelona shape looks like this. Pedri starts alongside Frenkie de Jong in the centre of midfield. And getting the vote of confidence in attack today, Robert Lewandowski. And coolly done in the end. Stanislav Lobotka. In behind for him to chase. Anguissa. And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. Pedri. Jules Koundé on the ball. Really good challenge. Lobotka. Anguissa. And Politano with it. Politano. On to Lukaku. Well read to ease the pressure. Lukaku. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Lukaku. Foul there. Free kick awarded. Lukaku. On to Politano. Lobotka. Can he put it in? In it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high. De Jong. Good work from Napoli to win it back. Well, when you're leading, you can afford to be pass happy. Released it nicely. Lukaku in position. And just wide of the post with a header. And a tidy challenge. Politano. And he scored not once, but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself. Pedri. Dani Olmo with it. Frenkie de Jong. Dani Olmo with it. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Here's Rafinha. It was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Politano. Wonderful chance. With a strong hand on the ball. Pedri. But he's certainly not alone. And the referee satisfied it was a clean challenge. In position and nicely parried away. He'll take efforts like that all day long. Andre-Franck Zambo-Anguissa. Lukaku. Good tackle taken away. And is this the moment for Lewandowski? And a goal this time! Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered. Amir Rahmani. Fine sequence of passes. Stanislav Lobotka. Politano. Good work from Barcelona to win it back. Pedri. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Lewandowski. Pedri. Andre Frank Zombo Onguisa. Possession one. Teammates available. That's a splendid pass from Romelu Lukaku. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
That is that. And underway again. Barca left with a real mountain to climb in the second half. Inigo Martinez. Now with Lobotka. Lukaku. Scott McTominay. Given away by Napoli. Well, I must say, no shortage of space for Barcelona. Real chance. Oh, blocked it. Well, it took a deflection. That'll be a corner. Who can he pick out? And it goes down as a missed opportunity from there. Andre Frank Zombo Onguisa. Effective challenge. Onguisa. Decent position for the Partenope to be in. It needs an accurate cross. Politano. Not showing good patience. I just couldn't play that decisive ball. Perhaps they can counter from here. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Running with the ball confidently. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Onguisa. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Lukaku. And good use of advantage. The referee allowing play to continue. And a strong tackle. Now Lewandowski carries the ball forward. But can he produce from this position? It has to be. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, really, it had to be further away from the keeper. Rafinha. Oh, to trim back the lead. And opting for power over placement, but not the desired result. Stanislav Lobotka. Romelu Lukaku now. Dani Olmo with it. And a shooting chance for Lewandowski. Oh, so near, off the post. Danger averted for now.
Well, it's been a frustrating game for them so far. And that shot off the woodwork just about summed up their game.
Well, they're on the ball, and they've just got to forget about that moment of misfortune. Well, no foul, apparently. Lobotka. Will it happen for them? Lukaku. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done. Frankie de Jong. Dani Olmo. Balde. On to de Jong. Pedri. Rafinha. And taking it away. Amir Rahmani. Good visualisation and execution. Nicely timed tackle. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Quite possibly a yellow card as their flow was stopped. Onguisa. Di Lorenzo. Now with Lukaku. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. Advantage Barcelona. Well, it could be on for him here. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Stanislav Lobotka. Well, they have the ball once more. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Giacomo Raspadori. Lukaku might fancy it, you know. Well, that is going to go down as an own goal by the keeper. A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Frankie de Jong. Pedri. Koundé. Now with de Jong. Jules Koundé on the ball. Rafinha. Possession one. Threaded through by Lukaku. Trying his luck from long range. Oh, in it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. Pedri. De Jong. Pedri. Dani Olmo with it. Pedri. Well, shooting like that isn't going to live long in the memory.
Well, poor decision, bad technique, and a waste of a very good situation.
And that is that. Barcelona.
What a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments from kickoff. All the action coming live.
Well, hello to you and welcome to another exciting game brought to you by EA TV. I'm Guy Mowbray and I'm joined by Sue Smith on the gantry, and it's time to kick off the UEFA Champions League season. It's Napoli facing Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Well, both teams will have high hopes of getting to the knockout stages. You just think a quick start, gaining control of the game early, that's going to be key. Hopefully we'll see a good match.
This is how the Napoli team looks. Leonardo Spinazzola starts with Giovanni Di Lorenzo in the fullback positions. Scott McTominay plays alongside Andre Frank Sambo Anguissa in midfield. And the main striker is Romelu Lukaku. This is the lineup for the visitors.
They are lining up in a 4-3-3 system, and with this it naturally creates triangles all over the pitch, so it means lots of options for players. It does allow them to get forward and support the attacks as well.
Turnaround in possession, excellent positioning. That's a lovely ball, there might be something building now. And that's a really confident claim by the keeper. Brandt. Girassi. In the right position to cut out the pass. Well, it's no surprise to see who we focused on as our player to watch in this game. You would presume that he'd play a really big part.
Well, I love the way he plays. He makes the game look easy. His first touch, his dribbling ability, the way he sees the pass, and then he executes it. He's got to be one of the best in his position.
Serhou Guirassy. It could be. The goalkeeper more than ready for it. Lukaku. Politano. It's sloppy in possession. Romelu Lukaku. It's on for the shot! He seemed to have struck that nicely. Stroked towards goal, maybe too well. Karim Adeyemi. Well, what a place to lose the ball just when the chance was on. Anguissa. Pascal Gross. And this could be. Dortmund come away with it. Spinazzola. Weighted beautifully. Well, it looked good, but the defending was even better. The assistant spotted a touch there, throw in. Scrappy, it lacks flow, someone has to take charge here. Nicely weighted crossfield ball. Giacomo Raspadori. Spinazzola. One of those why not moments, and we've just seen why not.
Well, I'm not sure why he's gone for goal there, Guy. It's the wrong option. No accuracy on that whatsoever.
This looks promising from Dortmund. Pascal Gross. Oh, and he's left his man behind. Can he finish? And against the post. Well, a bit of a disappointing end to the attack.
Well, they were so close to taking the lead there. They just have to keep creating these opportunities, and surely the goal will come.
Really open flow to this game now. End-to-end stuff. Too much weight put on the pass. Goal kick. Pascal Gross. Dortmund being afforded too much space here. And stopped in their tracks with a change in possession. Matteo Politano. Karim Adeyemi. Good work to beat the challenge. A different angle of attack. Oh, that's sloppy play. Well, not the easiest of saves, but you'd expect him to probably stop that. Opportunity for Dortmund to go in front now with the corner. And away from danger it goes. Could get it over now. Here's the switch. Nice ball. Decent move looked to be building, but that's it for now. Julian Ryerson. And that whistle